Last month, brothers and sisters, we were blessed with the presence and closeness of Pope Francis, the fourth papal visit to the Philippines. As we journey towards the season of Lent, it would be helpful to recall the messages that the Pope imparted to us. Pope Francis arrived in the afternoon of January the 15th. The next day, he visited the Malacanang Palace to meet with our government officials headed by our president and the members also of the diplomatic corps. The Pope left us with a challenge and encouragement. Reject every form of corruption, for it diverts resources from the poor, who are our brothers and sisters, and to ensure that no man, no woman, no child would be left behind in our community.
The light of the rich and cultural and religious heritage of which your country is bound, that I leave you with a challenge and a word of prayerful encouragement. May the deepest spiritual values of the Filipino people continue to find expression in your efforts to provide your fellow citizens with an integral human development. In this way, each person will be able to fulfill his or her potential and thus contribute wisely and well to the future of this country. I am confident that the praiseworthy efforts to promote dialogue and cooperation within the followers of different religions will prove fruitful in the pursuit of this noble goal.
So, brothers and sisters, especially those in various forms of public service, how are we responding to this message of the Holy Father? After his courtesy call to the President, the Pope proceeded to the Manila Cathedral and presided over the Eucharist with the clergy and the religious. On this Year of the Poor, which the Church in the Philippines is observing, the Pope reminds us to be like Jesus, always in communion and solidarity with our poor brothers and sisters. Only by becoming poor ourselves will we be able to identify with the least of our brothers and sisters, the Pope told us.
All pastoral ministry is born of love. All pastoral ministry is born of love. All consecrated life is a sign of Christ's reconciling love. Like Saint Therese, in the variety of our vocations, each of us is called in some way to be love in the heart of the Church.
There is one more thing he asks of us: to share the joy and enthusiasm of our love for Christ and the Church with everyone. Let us bring everywhere the joy that comes with the gospel of Christ. Subsequently, he proceeded to encounter the Filipino families. He listened to the testimonials of 3 families who, despite human frailty, never cease in striving or transforming their homes into that of the Holy Family of Nazareth. He gave 3 points to consider, and allow me to repeat them for you. First, let us rest in the Lord, or pray to the Lord, so we can hear God's voice and understand what He asks of us, as Saint Joseph did. Second, like Saint Joseph again, rise with Jesus and Mary and set out to the path the Lord has traced for each of you. Rise in order to protect your family. Rise in order to proclaim the sacredness of human life. Third, become prophetic voices. The Pope sends you. Do not hide your faith. Do not hide Jesus. Carry him into the world and offer the witness of your family life.
Dear friends in Christ, know that I pray for you always. I pray today for the family. That is right. I do it. I pray that the Lord may continue to deepen your love for Him, and that this love may manifest itself in your love for one another and for the Church. Don't forget Jesus sleeping. Don't forget Joseph sleeping. Jesus slept, protection of Joseph. Don't forget the sleep in the family. It's a prayer. Don't forget prayer for the family.
So there, brothers and sisters, please find time to reflect on these select messages of Pope Francis. These would surely help us in preparing ourselves for Lent. We will continue this reflection next week.